In the heart of Japan, Alinda has turned her tiny balcony into a lush garden, a living paradise overflowing with herbs, vegetables, you name it. We'll get to see that in a moment. What excites me though is how much food you can grow in that small space you're undermining. It doesn't matter how small it is, it can grow food for you. In this story today, we'll show you how powerful that small plot or that small space you have can be when you use it wisely. Let's start with Amaranthus, also called Dodo in Uganda. It grows really quickly and it's very resilient. Even when the season ends, other plants die, this one keeps coming back. Some of the Dodo seeds have regenerated and are now growing throughout this planter. Some plants were destroyed by insects and pests, of course, because there wasn't time to spray natural repellents like neem oil or baking powder. No chemical pesticides are used here, so the affected plants ended up dying. And she explained how holy basil was once large in this pot but has shrunk now because the season is over. Or maybe it got old. Even so, all these gardens are edible and perfect for smoothies or cooking. It's a small space producing big nutrition. Moving on to oregano. It was planted a bit late, so it's taking its time to grow. Next up is mint. Mint is perfect for smoothies, adding a fresh taste and healthy boost, even in small pots. You cannot go wrong with this. Then there's lemongrass. It's very versatile, useful for tea, cooking, and flavoring your dishes. Even a small plant like this brings a lot of value to a balcony. And then there's rosemary in this tiny garden. I say this with passion because rosemary is my favorite herb. And just so you know, it's great for the brain and often added as a spice, or you can even add it to your smoothies. And then she has two types of aloe vera here. They are perfect for home remedies, skincare, and general health. Small space, big benefits. And here are tomatoes. They're still growing. The cold season might prevent them from fruiting. It adds to the garden's greenery. Moving on to coriander. It took some time, but it's finally thriving. Leaves are perfect for cooking and smoothies. Patience really pays off in a small garden. Next is pumpkin. This is grown not for fruit, but for edible leaves. In our language, they call it ebishusha. I don't know how to call it in your language. Put it in the comments what you call these pumpkin leaves in your language. Growing it for leaves instead of fruit is a smart decision for a tiny garden like this. And then there's this plant that looks like watermelon with a flower similar to a watermelon blossom. It might not actually be a watermelon, but this shows how diverse a small balcony garden can be. You might be wondering how she takes care of this garden. It's simple and effective. Watering, pruning, fertilizing naturally keeps plants healthy. Pruning here is basically harvesting for eating. This small garden you can't be pruning to throw away. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. Even a few pots produce ingredients for smoothies, teas, and meals. Every seed, leaf, and plant serves a purpose. This is not just random gardening, it's gardening with purpose. If you have a small space and you want to garden, you really have to be creative, just like this. And this tiny balcony is an example of resilience, efficiency, and sustainable urban gardening. Even small spaces can grow you food. This garden is in Japan on an apartment balcony. So how about you who has space in front of your house? Could be front, could be backyard, it doesn't matter. Even the side yard. And this is to encourage everyone. If you have small space, it doesn't matter how small it is, you can do this too. You can grow your own food. You don't have to buy herbs every other time. You can grow something like this and it will add to your nutrients. And the most important bit, it's all this is organic. She doesn't use any fertilizer. As you have seen, the only thing she does is she gets eggshells and also banana peels. If you want to know how to make natural fertilizer from banana peels, you can check out my video. I'll put it in the description. And then also you can check out my other video where I show the 1,000 plants that we planted in a very small garden and see how you can use your spaces. And in case you're using your small space wisely and you want to be part of this movement, you can share it with me so I can share it with the world. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If this video has inspired you, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and it's your first time, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these amazing stories. And if you watch to the end, I want you to put in the comments what you're planting in your garden right now.